Hi, in this video, we're going to learn how to divide using long division. But the first thing you have to do is figure out how do you even set up a long division problem. Well, if you're given A divided by B, you're going to take that first number, A, and put it under the house, and the second number, B, and put it on the outside or to the left of the house so that it looks like this. Let's take a look at this example, 52 divided by 2. 52 is the first number, so after we draw the house, we're going to put it under the house. All right, then 2 is the second number, means we're going to draw that on the outside of the house. Now that we've set it up, we're going to be able to actually perform the long division. So how do we do that? Well, what you're going to do first is look at what's outside of the house and the first digit inside the house. So in this case, 2 and 5. How many times does 2 go into 5? Well, that goes in twice, all right? So I put a 2 directly above the 5, and I now do 2 times 2 is 4, all right? And we can see that that did go in nicely, and it is a number that is less than 5, which is good because my next step is to subtract. If you ever realize that you have a number that's too large, you need to go back and test that number on the top again. So now I do my subtraction. 5 minus 4 is 1. I can carry down the 2, and now I'm going to be looking at how many times 2 goes into 12. Well, 2 goes into 12 6 times, so I write that on top of my house. And I'm going to multiply that number from the top by the number on the outside. 6 times 2 gives me 12. And that's what I'm going to subtract down, which gives me 0. You'll notice not only am I at the end of my house, but I've also gotten a value of 0. Those two things together tell me I have completed my problem, and I can write my answer. The number on the top of the house tells us that. So 52 divided by 2 equals 26. Let's take a look at a second example, 672 divided by 3. Remember, we're going to draw the house first, and then we're going to take that first number, 672, and write it inside the house. Then the second number, in this case 3, is going to go on the outside of the house. So let's go ahead and perform this long division now that we have it set up. Take that outside number and the first digit inside and ask yourself, how many times does 3 go into 6? Well, this actually goes in evenly, so it's super nice. 3 goes into 6 exactly 2 times. So I do the number on the top of the house, and I multiply it by the number on the outside. 2 times 3 is 6. When I subtract down, I get 0. Now I can carry down my other digits. So I carry down my 7 and my 2. And you'll notice that 0 disappears because 072 is really just 72. So you don't have to write the 0 anymore. Now we need to look at that first digit again. How many times does 3 go into 7? Well, it goes in twice. So I can write a 2 on the top of my house, and I multiply that by the 3 on the outside to get 6. Now I can subtract that down, and 7 minus 6 is 1. I can also carry down my 2 as well. So now I just need to figure out how many times does 3 go into 12? Well, that's 4 times, so I write that on top of my house. I multiply it by the 3 on the outside to get 12, and I can subtract down again, and I see that I have nothing left, no remainder, and that means that I can write my final answer, 672 divided by 3 equals 224. And that is your introduction to long division.